What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. This is a guide to help you complete the Week 1 weekly quest, Get Covered in Mud and hit enemy players with a thermal DMR. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do hit that button, show me that support as well. Please do use my creator code in your Fortnite item shop. It is GamerDad, all one word, all caps. Thank you so much for your support. So for this challenge, you can come right over here to this location I've marked here. This is where you will find the NPC Trace. He will sell you the thermal DMR. Otherwise, you can come across the thermal DMR on the ground within the loot of a dead enemy player or within chests. However, this is the easiest way to get it. So you're going to come over here. This is the apparatus landmark, and you'll find Trace up on the top of the landmark here. So you can either play out a game and then head over here, or you can land here right off the battle bus. It is really up to you. As you can tell by my loot, I was working on other challenges and playing a game when I showed up here. So you're just going to head up the stairs here. And then once you get up to the top, you're going to be mindful of other players like I am here. And anyone shows up, take them out. There's Trace. Going to regain some health. Pop those shields a little bit. Nothing worse than getting like picked off or having someone pop up here. So there's the thermal DMR. It's 250 gold. Otherwise, he sells the tactical pistol as well. But obviously for this challenge, we just want that thermal DMR. Now, I've always been a huge fan of the DMR. Love all variants of the DMR thus far, and I'm loving this thermal one. I actually haven't used it until I picked it up here and was working on this challenge. Now, of course, take advantage of any shield potions around. In this case, I'm going to pop the 2 large shield pots I've got, which will give me 100 shields, 100 health, and put me in a very good position to go and complete this challenge. So all you need to do for the challenge is hit enemy players. So you can't hit, NPCs, bosses, that kind of thing. It has to be an enemy player, so one of the other 99 players in the game. Now, you also have to be covered in mud. So I'm going to show you this location here, but the great thing about this is you can tell you're in the mud by the sounds it makes and by the look. So that's mud straight ahead. Now I'm in mud, and you can see it on my outfit, and eventually you'll see it on the arms and it will drip off. After a time, it does drip off you, and you will no longer be covered in mud. So what I suggest and what I did here is I just stayed in this general area here until I got all of my hits. And based on where the storm was coming in, it actually was very easy. So you're just going to want to consistently stay in here. Don't jump around too much. I'm pretty sure that could take the mud off you. And again, don't veer away. And I wouldn't even build too many structures. So here you go. You got the thermal DMR. It's awesome because you can see right through everything here. So there's one elimination, and I got credit for 6 hits there. So I would say do not go for headshots. It's best to get the worst shots, right? Like leg shots, lower body shots, because that way you'll not eliminate a player too quickly. This is just a zoom in of where I am right now. And this is where this dirt trail just wraps around in multiple directions. And it even comes up on a little base area here over at the compound. And that's actually where I'm going to pick off some more of my damage here. So I'm going to come around, and I'm making a point literally just to stay in the mud. Now, the mud is actually off me for a minute there. You can see that my outfit is not covered in it. And so that's why the couple hits I get right here don't count. And so this was an error on my part. And then I realized what was up later on. So the DMR is honestly like killer. Especially from afar. So this is where I was like, wait a minute. So see how I came back in, and once I went back into the mud again, I got muddy. You can see the mud on my outfit, which was, a minute ago it was all black. I'm gonna pop a couple shots right here. Sadly, I took so much damage off without the mud on me. I would have finished the challenge right there, but I'm now at 8 of 10. I'm basically going to kick it around here until another player comes. Based on where the storm is, I know someone is eventually going to be here. And so I just kind of go back and forth, and I wait it out. I've got a little structure here at which I also utilized. Either way, I would just be cognizant of when the mud is coming off you. You can see it's dripping off. The more your uniform shows through, or your regular outfit shows through, that means the mud is gone, and then you would just go back down into the mud again. And so just even so I didn't have to stare, I basically would just come down every once in a while and then go back up here. Eventually I'm going to hear a player over here on the right, and then I'm going to use my scope to scope in on them, and I'll nail that bit of damage on this last player here and get my last 2 hits I need. I don't even need to eliminate them. However, I do actually achieve that. But really, not too much of a challenge here. Get that thermal DMR, then just scout some players while you're in the mud, and you'll be good. Hope it's helpful. Please drop a like, leave me a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that button, show me that support as well. Please do use my creator code in your Fortnite item shop. It is GamerDad, all one word, all caps. Good luck with your challenges, and until the next video, this is GamerDad out.